Hey guys, Jared here, and I'm here to do a different series of workouts for you this time. So last time it was more of a 45 to 50 minute range, and I was basically just doing my workouts for you. So this time I'm going to be doing something more for you guys specifically, and we're going to be doing 3 workouts this week, and they're only going to range to around 30 minutes or so. So that's counting the warm-up and the cool-down at the end. So basically they're just going to be full body. We're going to hit every muscle group while we're here. Going to get some abs in there, and leave you, once you finish this workout, you're going to feel, hopefully, very like you accomplished something, because we're going to basically hit every muscle group for one exercise, or for one series of exercises. So you'll see what I'm doing. We're going to do 3 rounds, 3 sets per round, no burpees, and some abs in between. And that's what we're going for today. So as always, we'll go ahead and start warming it up. So, like I said, we're going to hit every muscle group. So you really want to warm that whole body up right now. Take, say, 3-4 minutes. Just follow along with me. You can do exactly what I'm doing if you like to. If you want to find some kinks that you've been working on throughout the day that are just, you felt a little tight in places, maybe try and work those out, stretch it all out. So upper body and lower body is all going to get triggered today. So we want to make sure we're stretching everything out really well. Like I've said before, I'm sure you're getting tired of me saying, but you don't want to warm up. You don't want to work out without warming up. You don't want to have a cold body when you're doing your workout. I promise, it's not worth it, because if you go in cold, you're going to hurt yourself. That's no fun. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, so let's roll our shoulders, maybe go back first. Just let those things roll out. Nice, big, wide circle shoulders here, and then go forward. Like I said, you don't have to follow along with what I'm doing precisely, but if you'd like to, you absolutely can. Because I'm going to try and make sure I'm stretching and getting everything nice and warm here. My legs stretched out. Do a couple of quick lunges. Bend those knees as you go down. Swing your arms a little, maybe hug and love yourself here. Just stretch out your shoulders and your back, your chest, your arms. Feels good too, especially at the end of the workout. You can pat yourself on the back. You did good. Okay, so just gonna keep on going here just a little bit longer. Getting nice and warm. Adjust my headband. Get nice and warm here. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed my last videos. And I know they were tough. And that's why I wanted to do these. I wanted to do something that you don't necessarily have to put in 45 minutes or even close to an hour. I know a couple of them are pretty long, and I'm doing all those burpees in between, so I'm maybe dragging along more than you would like me to be. And now we're gonna knock this one out pretty quick, okay? And we're gonna hit every muscle group. I've already said that, but you do this 3 days a week. We're gonna do full body every day this week, but I'm gonna switch up the exercises slightly as we're going. So we're never doing the exact same thing every day. We're gonna do a little something different here, but we're always gonna be hitting every muscle group of our body, okay? All right. It's been a few minutes here. I'm feeling pretty warm. So I'm ready to go ahead and get started. How about you? Hope so. Alright, 3 rounds. Like I said, 3 sets per. And we're going to do 2 muscle groups per round. Kind of similar to what we did before, but a lot easier. Not as much weights in this one, so we're going to do a lot of body weight stuff here as well. And the first thing we're going to do is a push-up. And this is a very standard push-up. If you don't know much about push-ups, watch me closely here. I'll go ahead and demonstrate a very standard push-up for you. The main thing that you're doing is a straight back. I gotta stress that. Keep that back straight. You don't want to be popping up here, especially doing this kind of number right here where you're sort of sunk in. Nice and straight. Go down. You don't have to necessarily touch your chest to the ground, but try and get your arms straight at the top, okay? And then just pump out. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. Could be 30 range, but just do what feels good for you here, okay? You're going to be doing 3 sets of these, so you can do 30 or 20 at first, and then if 15 and 10 if you'd like to. But I'm going to go ahead and start. So here we go. And that's 30 push-ups. Alright, and then we're just going to go straight to our back workout here, okay? So our first round is chest and back, obviously, as we're doing here. And I have my bands as I've had before, and also have a pull-up bar up here. So whatever you have, hopefully you can make this work for yourself. I mean, obviously you don't need a pull-up bar to do this if you have bands and one of those door anchors. If you can set this up. But we're just going to be doing, going to start off with close grip pull-ups. So back straight in line with your bands here. And just basically keep your arms where they are and just pull them to you. Keep those hands close together all the way through. Okay, that's the first set done. No burpees in between. If you need to take a little break here, shake it out a little bit if you need to. I'm just going to jump right on into it, okay? So this time a little bit different with our push-ups. We just did a very standard push-up. So this time I'm going to take my arms out wide. You don't have to go super wide. If you go too wide, it's not even really going to be all that great for you. So just find a good distance that feels good. I got my rug here, it kind of measures it out for me. So my hands are nice and wide, but otherwise my body's the exact same as it was. Push them up. Okay, right on to these pull-ups again. I'm going to do a little bit different this time as well. Okay, so I guess since I just did wide push-ups, I'll do wide pull-ups. So you may remember these from before, but if not, the main thing you want to do is you have them wide here at the bottom. So stay wide as you're at the top. It's going to want to come in on you, so just try and keep them wide up there, okay? Okay, that's 2 done. Just one more set here in this first round, and then we'll do a little ab work. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right on into it, okay? This time, I'm going to do close grip. It doesn't have to be hands touching. You can be out in here, or you're out in here a little bit. But close grip is going to help get those definitive lines in your chest. So go ahead and start that up. Alright, we're on to our pull-ups. And this time we're just going to do chin-ups. Pretty standard pull-up, right? Nothing special. Just keep your hands in the same line as you're doing this, and of course, your back is in line with the bands themselves. So, pull them down. Alright, that's the first round done. See what I mean? This one's going to go pretty quick. I'm not going to drag this one along. We're going to be moving fast, so heart rate's going to be constantly up, which is always what I'm going for. I'm going to show you these, and you don't necessarily need to be on an ottoman like I am right here. I just like to be up off the ground a little bit. But you can have a pillow on the ground as well. And we're going to be doing a frontal ab move here. Okay? And we're not doing the 3 sets here. We're going to do 2 sets to fail. And what I mean by that is, do as many as you can until it really starts burning. And you're like, no, that's enough. And stop. A little bit of a break. Do it again. You don't need to get as many on the second round, on the second set, as you do on the first one, okay? So we're really just trying to burn our abs out kind of quickly here. All right, so you see what I'm going to do here. This is called a boat pose, where you're all up in this range. So that's where you want to start. Get your feet up here, and you can obviously have your hands on the ground, wherever you need to be here. I can put them back here if I like to, but I'm going to have my hands up here just to make it a little difficult for me personally. But just find what feels good for you, okay? And then just kick them out, and also take your back. See what I'm doing here? Kind of a full body movement, okay? Okay, so I was really starting to burn. I'm just going to take a brief second here to rest. Very, very short, not even 30 seconds. Take a couple breaths, stretch let your abs lengthen as they just got crunched and tight. I'm going to jump right back into it. I think I did 40 there, so I doubt I'll get 40 here. Okay, you see what I'm going for? Just, you're not looking for set numbers, just as many as you can, basically. That's getting tough. So I went from 40 to 35. So if you're in the range from, like, say you do 15 on the first one, 8 or 9 on the second one, that's fine too. Just don't push yourself more than you need to. Alright, right on to the next. We're going to do biceps and triceps this time, okay? So I'm going to use weights. Of course, everything we do here you can find within the bands as well, and I can demonstrate too. I'm not going to do a lot of weight here. I got 15s, and I'm actually going to be more, this is going to be more of sort of a cardio style resistance workout. I'm going to be going more for repetitions than heavy weights, light reps. You know what I mean? Okay, so very standard. Alright, nothing crazy here with our pull-ups. We're going to do very standard, just straight pull-ups, okay? So you see how I have my stance here, my one leg in front of the other, into my knees, and we just curl them up, okay? Many numbers, whatever number feels good for you, whatever weight feels good for you. Try to go lightweight, heavy reps if you can, okay? About 25 for me. I think that's good. Alright, and then for our tricep move, we're going to do the tricep kickbacks, okay? So that's just a bend over, nice straight back, little bend in your knees, straight toes, and we're just kicking them back, right? Okay. Right. And I'll do the next one on the bands, just so you can get an idea of what your options are here, okay? Okay, so resistance bands. This time we're going to go out wide. So remember how we did this before. If you watch my bicep tricep video, you want your arms pointing away, these elbow creases pointing away from your body, and just curl them up, okay? this is what I would normally do with one dumbbell. We're going to raise overhead, but you can do this with the bands as well. So you'll see what I'm going to do here. Just have the one out wide. I'm going to bring it up over my head like so. I'm going to add a little more tension here. Even though I'm off center, that's okay. You're still with me. Alright, so I have them here. My elbows are bent, kind of a 90-degree angle going on here. And then just push them straight up, okay? Alright. And that's the second set of those done. And I'm going to use the weights for my last one. Hopefully you don't mind. And then we're going to do pretty much just an inward. Now, you know what, we'll do a little different here, okay? I had this planned out, but I'm going to change it ever so slightly. So these are called static curls, okay? So I'm going to have one arm basically curled all the way up, and then one down. And I'm going to do 10 on this side. All the time this one's holding, and then I'm going to do 2 on this side. Alright, and hopefully that makes sense to you. So you just have one isometric hold here, and then one regular curl hold. So you're getting a little bit of differentiation within your biceps. Okay, so I know that might seem a little new to you, but it's a good one. It's a good workout. I think you'll like it. And then of course, for our triceps, I'm just going to do some very standard dips. I'm just going to go on the ground and do these for you. Depending on what equipment you might have, you know, sometimes I do them on these stools over here. Sometimes I do all kinds of different things. But I'm going to do this just to give you an idea. Depending on the equipment you have at home, you can do everything just on the floor. Well, not everything, but most things. So I'm going to do some dips. And just to make it a little harder for myself since I'm on the floor, I'm going to raise one leg and do half. And I'm going to raise my other leg and do the other half. That's the second round done, okay? We're going to do some more ab work. And this time, since we did the front of our abs, we're going to hit our obliques, okay? You need a weight for this. You can also use your resistance band, step on it here. I'm going to add a little more since I'm like 15. Use whatever weight feels good for you. You don't need a lot. Really, it's all about the movement. So the movement I'm going to be doing here, my straight legs, little bend. You put your hand wherever you feel is good for you. Then I'm just going to be stretching it all the way down, all the way to the other side like so. This is really going to be good for those obliques, okay? So find a good weight that feels good for you. I'm still going to use fairly lightweight here. For me, this is only 30 pounds. So find something that feels good for you. And just as before, 2 sets to fail, okay? So I'm just do as many as I can on this side, as many as I can on that side. I'm going to do it again. That's just 25. Not crazy, but we're going to do both sides, so it's not go overboard. Twenty, 21, 22, 23, 4, and 5. No breaks, let's just do it all again, okay? You might be feeling tired here, so if you did 20 per side of the first one, 10 or 12 here, that's fine. 1. 20, 22, 24, and 25. Alright, don't forget that other side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20. 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, abs are done for the day. Alright, we just have one more round here. Our last round, our 2 muscle groups are going to be our legs and our shoulders, okay? I'm going to switch it on back to the 15s, I think. That's going to be plenty. So going heavy reps here. Alright. So I'm thinking we're just basically going to just do squats today, and we'll mix it up on the next day. Okay, so we're just going to do a few squat variations. I'm going to use a little bit of weight with each time. If you can just do body weight here if you want to, totally fine. But I'll turn to the side so you can get a good idea of what a good form on the squat is going to be. All right, so it's almost like you're sitting down in a chair. You want to keep your back straight and just go nice and even. Keep everything nice and even. Pop your butt on the chair and come back up. You see my stance here? I'm not doing the stagger stance. A little bend in my knees, get width apart, and just squat it up, okay? That's it for the first squats. Get a little sip of water. All right. And I think a smart thing to do, since there's 3 spots to your shoulders, let's just go ahead and hit all 3, okay? So the first one will be for our front shoulders. So it's going to be a very standard shoulder press, okay? I'm just going to use my 15s again. And you've seen this before if you've seen my videos. Basically 90-degree angles with those elbows, right? Nice and straight. I got stagger stance here. Use a little bit bent, back and straight. And press them up nice and straight. You don't have to lock your arms, just get them up nice and straight. And just keep it up. You can see I'll strain a little bit there at the top, at the end, even though it's only 15 pounds. If you use really good proper form, nice, straight, even movements, and you do a lot of repetitions, you're going to feel that burn, I promise. Alright, moving on along. Ready to do it? More squats. So this time, we're going to do split squats, which we have done before in my previous video. So, almost like you're doing a lunge, but not quite as far. And both your knees are going to bend all the way down here. And then just squat, okay? So, per leg, whatever number works good for you, okay? Watch what I'm doing, follow along. Nice. Coming down, you don't need your knee touching the ground, but close to it, okay? And you don't want this knee coming too far over your toe. So try and find a good straight backward course, and just squat down. did 20 on that side, so I'm going to do 20 on this side. Those are a little tough, I'll admit it. There's our squats. Okay. And then I'm going to go a little less for my middle, so we're going to do, you may have seen this before if you saw my other shoulder video, but we're going to do a back shoulder fly. And I did it sitting down before, but I can also do this standing up. So I'll try and demonstrate as best I can. This can work with the bands as well, okay? Main thing is, I'm just going to have my feet straight, knees a little bent, start my weights right about here, and the movement is to come up and bring them all the way up as best you can, okay? So, nice and bent over, straight back. You don't have to be super way down, just nice right up in this range, and just bring them up. A little tough, good for grip strength too. Okay, we're almost done here, guys, we really are. We got one more set of this last round to do, and this time we're going to do a wide-legged squat, since that's what we've been doing is squats. I've also done this move before, so nice wide-legged stance here. Your toes can be pointing a little away from you, that's fine. Alright, so grab your weights. And then just do a standard squat, so like you're sitting on that chair again, okay? Whew. It's getting tough. We're done, guys, with squats and those weights. For this last shoulder move, I'm not going to use a lot of weight. So we're going to be doing our mid line of our shoulders here. So all I got here is 10 pounds. But first, I'm thirsty. Okay. So, last move of the day, and then we'll cool it down. Same stance with the staggered. Knees a little bit bent, back is straight, shoulders are back, and just take them out in a nice straight line. Burning good at the end, that's what you want. And that's it, guys. Let's cool it down. Workout is done. So all those muscle groups we just hit, which is every single one essentially, I'm going to kind of stretch it out, swing it out, loosen those muscles back up. We just got them nice and tight, so let's loosen them up. Of course I'm breathing pretty hard here, so I'm just going to kind of swing around, maybe do some pacing. Get my heartbeat down a little bit. Another good thing after your workouts, those shoulder rolls again. Nice and slow now and easy. And of course, for all that shoulder work, you want to show your neck a little up, so nice deep stretch on the neck, maybe. Getting all through here. simple little workout. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna put out a few this week, and maybe if those first workouts were a little bit much for you. And I understand they're just my workouts. I just wanted to get some content on here first, and then I wanted to start working on more specific things, which is what I'm kind of going for here. This is all very full body, of course, which is what we're going to do this week. And I'm also going to put some abs out this week too, or mainly I do core days, so I hit abs, glutes, maybe my hands and my quads, lower back a little. So we'll do that a couple of days this week too, but you don't necessarily have to do that part. We are hitting abs today. So if you just do these 3 that I'm going to have here, you're going to get a great workout this week. You can always just come back and do this on a weekly basis for a while. And then eventually I will have new content up, so come try something new after a little while. Do this for a month, come back and see me, see what else I got. Maybe I got something you can enjoy even more than you're enjoying this one, assuming you're enjoying it. I hope you are. Definitely not going nearly as hard this time, but we are going quick, and we are keeping that heart rate up, which is what I'm always shooting for. Because you want to burn calories. That's, if you're not going for size, you're trying to tone your body, get those nice clean lines in your body that are always nice to look at, of course. Alright, let's just stretch everything out here. My legs feel good. Back feels good. Hug up yourself a little bit more. And I think we're done, guys. So hopefully you had a great workout. I'm going to sign off with my little buddy, Max Whip. Max, can we see you? As always, Max is here with me. I woke him up from a little snooze, so he's a little groggy, but he's always happy to say hey. Let's say hey to everybody. Hello. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you back here next time. Bye.